Hi everyone, I thought I'd show you something a little bit different today. So instead of just doing this basic military braid headband, I thought I'll show you how to do the military braid, and then I'll show you how to put it on a simple headband. And I will also show you how to make a bun holder and how to make a elasticated headband as well. So as you can see, I've already got two ready here, ready to go, and some other bits and pieces, but we'll start actually making the military braid first. For the headbands, so for these ones, I use about 1.4, so 140 centimeters or 1.4 meters. For standard braids like your elastic and your bun holders, I use about 2 times 150 meters, so 1.5 meters. So this one is going to be a 1.5 because it's going to be the bun holder. So I've got my two colours. You can do it in one colour, as you can see. Two colours just gives you a different effect. So this is a look you get with two colours. And this is how you start. So I take it, and I don't do very much on this. Literally, I do it so you've literally got 1, 2. Okay. So you just do a little turnover like this, and I'm just going to glue this bit here. I'm just using that other piece of ribbon as a guide. So that's one. And we want to take this one out. And we're going to do exactly the same thing that we've just done there. We're going to slot that over. And again, you only want 2 times the value. So just going to put a dot of glue here. Only a little teeny dot. There. So then you get these. So you've got 2 little loops. And the reason I do mine tight is because when you start, it just makes it a little bit easier. Takes a second to thread them properly once you've done it. And the other thing I do is, this is my start loop. So this is what you do. You get your 2 these, and I always do them so that whichever way you do it, you can either front face them this way so you get both your turns this side, or this way. So make sure they're both facing the right way. And I'm going to put a dot of glue here. And slip that down and press. Okay, because our first loop is going to come up. And we're going to go through this one. And this first one is going to be a little bit tight, but like I said, that is just purely because I like to start mine off nice and squared. So let's get rid of the glue stringy. And there you go, there's my start point. So this is the look that you get, and then we take this end through there, and to tighten you pull this side so it's always nice and squared off. Put just enough so you can easily loop under, pull it up so you've got enough for a loop, pull it tight, enough for a loop, up, through, pull down here, nice and squared off. And you just keep going until you reach the end. Through, loop up, through, tighten, other side up, through, tighten this side up, through, tighten that side up, through, tighten this side up, through, tighten that side up, through, tighten this side. These are quite relaxing once you get the hang of it, and you just want to keep it nice and tight, because if you have it loose it just starts to sort of like look it looks messy and it looks like it's going to unravel at any time. So just keep tightening it, making it nice and even, squared off nicely. Okay, and I'm going to pause and I'm going to get to the end and I'll show you how to finish. Okay, so I've got to the end. As you can see, it's quite a long one. So this is the look that you will get. So this is where your loops, obviously you'd normally push and go under, but obviously we're getting to the end. So what I do instead is we pull this one through, and I'm going to put a tiny bit of glue, and I've finished knocking everything under my desk. I am, just put my glue gun down for a minute. We're going to lift that loop open a little bit and put a little bit of glue inside, as you can see, and then pull this tight again, and then we're going to flip this over. Like this. A little bit of glue across there. There we go. And then you can take your scissors, cut, and just heat seal your ends in the blue clear part of the thing, and you've got nice neat ends. I'm just going to pull that a little bit behind, but we'll trim that down a little bit. There we go, trim that. Just heat seal those ends. So this is what the back looks like, and these are our ends. Okay, so I do have some bits and pieces here to attach the bow, and I have lined my clip to give it something to grip to. So this is how to make the bun holder. So I've got this cute little layered double tucks, well, layered tucks with the tails. So there's that one, and that's in 1 inch ribbon because it sort of fits a 1 inch ribbon style. So we are going to attach this with a bit of glue, and you can decide which end. I'm going to do it on this one. So I'm going to add some glue there, and we're going to pop that on the back. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to take this little bit of white 9mm, and again heat seal your end as you always do. Bit of glue here. I'm just going to wrap this round where the centre is of the bow, on that end of the braid, just round twice. There we go. Take your scissors, cut that off, and there we go. So that's one end. Now the thing to do is with this, what I like to do is you can take one of them. So let me work out which one I want to do. So take your line clip, and I'm using a 35mm. And what I like to do is thread it through like this, and make sure it's hidden mostly by your bow. There you go, and then you can add a touch of glue on your ribbon. There we go. And then just a touch this side. And then this, when it's round the bun the amount that you want it, you can clip it like this. And obviously at the minute it's large, but this means that you can wrap it round twice. Or if it's a girl with some large buns, obviously some of them young girls have the really thick hair, it will go round any size, so you can just use it, and obviously you can use that clip to clip it at any point round the bun holder. Now if you want to attach it to an elastic, I've already done one side because I do sew a teeny tiny bit. I just put a couple of stitches. You can glue instead if you prefer glue, but again, this is just another military braid. 1.5 meters times 2 again. I've already done this side just so you're not watching me for too long. So I just take the elastic, and I always do it over the top, take it this side, and I do heat seal me. This is fold over elastic as well, by the way. I'm just going to put a couple of stitches through that side. And then you can cut that off. So same both ends. If you want to, you can add a teeny tiny touch of glue there so it lays flat. And then I take a little bit more of the fold over elastic, and I've used about 10 centimeters on this. From the back, flip it so it's inside out. And again, heat seal your FOE. Bit of glue, and from where the point starts, I flatten that round, so on the back, and then bring it round so it covers your point. Little bit of glue round, and I personally like to just bring it up a little bit, and then cut that off, heat seal again, and again glue there. And there you go. So you've got a nice elasticated headband. So like I said, that's the one that you put over your head. It's nice and comfortable. Little bun holder. And the last one we're going to do is attach it to a headband. Now, just so you know, you can line it if you choose to. If you don't want to, that is fine. You can make it about 1.25 times 2 if you want to, and have it a little bit shorter than your headband. I like it to completely cover mine. So go slow, take your headband. I'm using a 15 or 12 millimeter headband, I think. I can't remember off the top of my head. And make sure you're staying centered so you've not got like too much excess. As this is white, I've not lined it, obviously, because I'm using the red and white colour. But if you wanted to, you could line it so it matches the same colour as your headband. It's entirely up to you. But like I said, don't go overboard with your glue, and only do small sections at a time, because obviously hot glue doesn't stay hot very long. You want it to stick nicely. If your glue's not sticking to the headband, then I would advise lining the headband with the ribbon first and then trying it that way. Okay. And with the bun holders as well, you can use any style of bow that you want. As you can see here, I have sort of gone a little long on mine. What I'm going to do is unpick it a little bit. There we go. And then I can glue. So I'm going to pop that through here, if I can get it to go. Perfect. I'm just going to do exactly the same as I did before to finish. A little bit of glue there. Pull that tight. I'm just going to glue this side back down. And I'm just going to cut that side off there. Turn that one under. And there we go. So now it's attached to the headband. And then I've got some red 9mm. I am going to do it off my actual reel, because I get these from Love You Crafts, and it's 25 meters of a 9mm colour. Jo does them in tons and tons of different colours, and like I said, they're perfect if you're going to make a lot of military braids or anything like that in one go. So I'm going to heat seal my ribbon. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of a wrap just round the bottoms of the bands for comfort and just to make them look a little bit nicer finished. So clear that there. I'm going to want to go over the tip, so a little bit of glue there. Round. Touch more glue. Excuse my glue strings tonight. My glue gun is not my friend today. Probably because I've dropped it umpteen times this evening. That's more of a me thing though than a typical crafter. So I'm just going to do mine about 3 centimeters up. You can literally just do the tip if you want to. You can do however much you personally like and think it looks nice at. And then I'm just going to do a little bit of glue across. And cut and heat seal. And then we're going to do exactly the same the other side. Across the back there, around the front. over, round, 1, 2, 3, 4, just need to do one more up and then glue. There we go. Heat seal. And now we've got a super cute military headband on the plastic, the super cute elastic headband, and a super cute bun holder. So 3 different ways to use your military braids. You can do them in all different colours, you can do them in 2 colours, you can do them in 4 colours, you can do them in the single colours, and they all look super cute. Thanks for watching. Bye.